Let's get started. Excuse me. Thank you. Hello, I'm Steve Freed, your instructor for this composition course. And I wanted to briefly talk to you about writing and what it means to me and what I hope it's going to mean for us. I've been writing different ways all my life for myself, even as a child, and then more in a journalistic way in high school and college. And then all sorts of experiments with poetry and fiction and drama, screenwriting, ad copywriting, and teaching, which has become my main interest now. And I teach and I learn from teaching and I write about it. And the many places I've taught have come together for me into an idea of how this process works. I've taught poetry in the public schools all the way down to kindergarten. I've taught hospital workers in the city hospitals of New York, literature and composition and creative writing courses. I've taught poetry workshops, and I've especially and mostly taught freshman composition courses. And in those courses, the thing I find most exciting is coming to know my students as writers. And that's what I want to do. I want to come to know you as a writer. And I want to come to know how I, acting as your editor, can help you either find your voice, your original style, or develop the style you've already come to on your own. And this takes place on 3 levels. First, the copy editor works on format and grammar and sentence correctness and things like that. And then a line editor works on organization and clarity and begins the next step, which we call literary editing, which has to do with making a bridge to your reader that uniquely connects with them, with your ideas and your way of thinking and your perspective on the world. And the way we work on this through the many different kinds of writing we do in this course that prepare you for the writing you will do in the rest of your college studies and in your career is based for me on storytelling. A personal essay, of course, is about your life, but even a research paper is telling a story about what you've found in your studies, about research you've done and how you've put it together and what it means to you. And if you make that bridge, what it means to your reader. And that's how I want to work with you. And I'm eager to get started. I can't wait to see what you'll write for our first draft, and especially what you'll write on the discussion boards, which is a whole new way of connecting with students for me. I used to wish that I could teach a class in which before anybody said anything, they would first write it. And that's almost the situation we find ourselves in now, though. If you want to speak to me, if you need help with something, or you want to work on something together, I'm very glad to meet with you on a platform like Zoom or whatever you use, and we can work one-to-one. But mostly we're going to be writing back and forth to each other as you produce new drafts of your essays, and as we get together on the discussion board with your classmates and me and develop different topics in all the ways that that can happen that are completely unforeseen. So I urge you to read the material I provided below with some links and some information that might be useful to you. And I urge you to be in touch with me any way you can, but especially by email to start with. Let me know you're in the class, and let me know, maybe if you want to, something about yourself. And from there, we'll go on and we'll begin our work together. Thank you for your time in listening to this, and I look forward to meeting you on the discussion board and in all of the work we're going to do.